Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy, and in the last video received the Mystic Key, went through and opened a bunch of stuff. So in this video, a comment was made that I should check the spell providers because there might be a better heal spell. That's probably this Cura, level 3, that I didn't take because there was no data. It's just restores hit point to one ally. But since I don't have any level 3 spell, I could have sworn I bought a level 3 spell. Oh, and I can get full heal. Nice. Okay, so it's only a little, but I can do a AoE heal, so that's nice. And then I can reduce fire damage to the entire party. So if I encounter, what do you call it? Fire wielding creatures, I'll have that as a secondary. I don't think equipment, I don't think I have any. Can I just see what inventory I have? Yes, I can. I have 2 sabers. I have a bunch of stuff that's not equipped, apparently. So I can probably also go sell that stuff. Which means finding a vendor. I don't know if you have to sell weapons to the weapon vendor. It kind of seems likely. Nope, I can sell anything. Okay, so iron armor. Yeah, sure. Saber. Both of them. Dagger. There's only one of them. Bronze gloves, sure. Power staff. I'm going to sell it because it increases the power, but it decreased the accuracy, and I didn't feel like the power was a sufficient increase. Okay, so let's see here. I have 4 Phoenix down, so I will be able to bring 4 people back from unconsciousness. 2 cottages, which I got as loot. An echo grass, which cures silence, and I don't know how to tell when I'm silenced. High potions restore 150. Potions restore 50, and I have 6 tents. Wow. Okay. So I think I'm okay. Because I have the Mystic Key, I want to head back to... Oh, okay. I don't know that I'm going to kill any of these guys in one hit. I may not have been wise in... Okay, cool. He killed him in one hit. Yeah, but he's not killed him in one hit. That's fine. Alright, so attack him, and attack there. Killed? Killed. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to head back to the marsh caves, which unfortunately, I have to go around this mountain range to do so, but it's an opportunity for some more experience and gil, so not the end of the world. I don't know who's stronger. Let's assume that the giant is stronger and have them attack the worms in the background. Well, guess it doesn't matter. Can they kill them on their own? Yes. Okay, so they can kill one of the worms. That's at least nice. Cool. Okay, so continuing on. Oh, nope, that is not continuing. That's going the wrong way. Okay. Now they do... I have read that, or someone mentioned, I believe, that it's possible to shut off random encounters. And I made the comment that I don't... Or I didn't make the comment, actually. I had the thought that I'm not sure... Like, how do you level and then be able to progress if you do? But I can see if you're in a position like this, where the stuff that you're fighting is fairly weak, that it might be faster to shut off the random encounters and then just continue on to the destination that you're trying to reach. And the other thing being there's probably a max level of some sort. Okay, so in Marsh Cave B1, hold on, because there's a map button where then I can scroll. I think that's where I want to go. Yeah, because that's a dead end. Okay. And it has been a little while since I last played, so I have to both remember how, like what I'm looking for and that kind of thing, but also kind of have to remember what was going on, which isn't always easy. So, oh. Okay, the blue ones can be hit by melee attacks. It is the green ones that basically, they don't have to die to spells, but you have to, like, I think you have to do enough damage to exceed their... Oh, that's why they're open chests, because I have to go down there. That is the place that I didn't fully finish. Okay, and the fastest way to do that is going to be go to the left there and head down. Okay, to the right there. Excuse me. It's left from facing of the ladder, but... Oh, hey, scorpions. And I think I can kill the scorpions in one hit. Oh, I didn't check to see how many antidotes I had. I think she got a spell that will let her cure poison, though. I seem to remember that being the case. On the bright side, they don't seem to be doing poison, so that's not too bad at the moment. Alright, so drop down here. Through this door. Yeah. Well, I had said that after playing Evoland, I wanted to play something like this to see if Evoland exaggerated the number of random encounters, and I am now of the opinion that it did not. Or it may actually still have, but not all that severely. I thought I'd gone into those doors.
I know there were a whole bunch of doors, like in a series, you couldn't open.
Yeah. Huh. Do they reset, though, is my question. Let's just go ahead and hit this guy with fire. Since I do know that the green slimes can... Oh, speaking of poison. Dang. My, thief is poisoned. That's going to be an issue. Let's see how many antidotes I have, since I did not specifically pay attention to that. Items... 20. Okay, plenty. Good. Good to know. Yeah. So, it just doesn't show that you've been in those for some reason. Okay. Well, I am fairly confident that I cleared the top 2 rows of doors. Oh. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We'll have him fire the green slime again. I have plenty of... what do you call it? Antidote. So if I happen to get poisoned, it's not the end of the world. Oh, cool. They take less than 60 damage to kill. No, 57 or less. Alright, and then... So I should only... I'll check this one, but I should only have to worry about the bottom row. I'm fairly confident. Do werewolves do poison damage? We'll see. No, we may not see. They're green, so it seems possible that they would. Based on... Yep, based on video game logic, so yes, they do. Okay. They do die at... Oh, and they regen health. Good to know. But they died at 81 points of damage, so I should easily be able to kill them. Yep. Okay. Hey, and somebody leveled. Oh, right. I need to use an antidote so that I don't just let him die quickly. Alright, and then we can come down to this door. Maybe. Have to go through. Oh. Okay. We'll just have everybody attack, and then he can fire to get us through this quickly. That's just going to be simple. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Yep. Oh, what are you? A fight. Okay. Pisco demons. Not to be confused with disco demons, which I don't know what those would look like in this instance. Ooh, 76 damage. I need to heal him. Items, high potion, Drollin. Hopefully he gets healed before... There we go, good. Because that was closer than I wanted. Yeesh, 33 damage. Okay. So I suppose a creature out in the world that you talk to and it attacks you would be not a random encounter. Monsters! Okay. Oh, preemptive strike, though. Oh. Well, let's just have everybody attack the same thing and see how far I can get through it. Okay, I did get through 2 of them. So that's okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I was wondering if I needed to use a spell of some sort on them to finish them off faster, but only 2 of them attacking and only for as much as they did. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Now, if there'd been poison, it would have been a little worse, but it was okay. And that is Drollin leveling. A chest contained silver armlet. Okay. What is silver armlet? Like, who is it going to be better for? It feels like it should be something... Yep, okay. Better for a... Oh, it got given to Thief. Alright, that works. They get copper, he gets silver. I'm okay with that for now. They can probably get the silver as a hand-me-down when he's done with it if he gets gold or something like that. Oh, hey. Gargoyles. Look very insectoid. Can't tell if the gray above their eyes is supposed to be antenna or if it ends up if what it's meant to look like is the underside of the wing from that perspective. Monsters! No surprise there. Oh, hey, more Pisca demons. I think, well, they do hit hard. Ooh, boy, do they ever. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal him. I think I'm gonna let him heal himself at that point. Let's see here. So you attack, you attack. You give a high potion to him. Oh, well, I'm doing this backwards. Oh, well, you give a high potion to him. Ooh. Let's go with her. I don't want her down. Yeesh. Yep, that was the right answer. They can heal one another. And then I can use a high potion on Drollin after the fight's over. Or not. I guess I'll use a Phoenix Down on Drollin after the fight's over. And then a high potion. Maybe I should have used magic. I don't know. I think I needed to. Poor Drollin's now going to be behind on experience again. Antidote. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see here. Items, use... here it is. On him. High potion on him. And might as well then use a potion a potion, and a potion. Oh, oops. Didn't need that one. Misjudged the missing hit points on that. My mistake. So I also think that they have the... Oh. That they have the setup at the bottom the way they do so that you can't just walk through. I think they want you to have to go around so that you end up in more combat and therefore end up taking up more resources and gaining more experience. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen anything yet that would suggest that movement puzzles is a thing. But I'm now wondering, because every time... No, apparently not. It just is that there's statues for no reason that I can tell. Previously, statues had been surrounding chests or other things. Oh, ambushed, which means they get to attack first. But they also don't hit nearly as hard as other stuff, so I am less concerned about the fact that they attack first. Oh, okay, he did not, but he did get poisoned. Bummer. And the poison was quite damaging, given that it did 21 damage. Alright, put those down. Now I just need to remember to take the antidote before running so that I don't take damage each step. But the plan is to finish up these doors and then head to the dwarves to turn in... What is it called? Oh, to turn in the nitro so that we can, I believe, then we'll be able to open up and go into the outer water body instead of just being in the sea or lake that's in the middle. Cool. Alright, so 5 hits there. Everybody's doing mostly okay. Oh, hey, monsters? Monsters. Oh, more pesca demons. Okay, or pisco demons. You know what? Wait, what happened? There we go, defend. Oh, okay. And you can just go ahead and... let's hit him with cold. See what happens. I don't want to have to hit them individually. But they may be resistant to cold, we'll see. Ugh, okay. But with that much damage dealt with the cold, hopefully now they can just die quickly. Good grief. Quick enough. Okay. Yep, okay, good. So we'll give Trahern a 10-20 gil. A high potion, which I am running low on. I will definitely need to restock. Okay. And that's everything then, because I'm fairly confident I've been in all of the other doors. Just have to fight my way back out. Skeletons don't worry me too much, so I'm just going to... Now what I should have done is hit the red one first, because it does more damage when it actually hits, but since it's not hitting hard, I guess that's okay. Oh, except somebody did shock damage, and now Drolin's stunned. Oh, okay, so the worm apparently does the shock damage. Or whatever it is that ends up stunning somebody. Well, can handle it, just gonna take a little more time. I think she can kill one of them on her own. Yes, she can. Okay, good. So that wasn't bad. Or at least definitely not hey, another level up. Not nerve-wracking. Alright, and then, yeah. So I have done all of those. Now I just need to cut across and go get to the exit again. Now, there had been something about a monster in the caves to the west. Like somebody in the Elfheim said that, but this is the caves to the west. And like I've been everywhere. I'm not sure. Oh well. I don't know if it's significant or not. It might be. Hey, preemptive strike. Darn. That's a bit of a waste, having both of the big guys hit the same one. I should have had them alternate, kind of like I've done in the past. Ouch. Now I should... And Lyneth... Oh! Thel is in need of an antidote. Almost didn't notice that. Yeah, we'll be curious to see where the monster in the cave is. If it's this cave and I just don't know where he is. Because I don't remember the other locations having doors I couldn't go through. Like, there's a second floor too. But I thought I had cleared that second floor too. This does make it a bit longer, so I can also see that as a reason to not want to keep random encounters enabled. Yeah. Interesting that these show you the interiors where the one downstairs did not. Huh. Okay. Even after I'd been in a room, it didn't show me the interior. I'm not sure I understand what's going on with that. And apparently I'm hoping for crits this time. But I do have antidotes, and I have plenty of them, and I can restock when I get back, so I'm not terribly concerned about the poison, which had been my biggest concern when I was coming in. Because on the way down, hold on. Where is... Oh, my exit is through here. Because this is the exit. Ouch. I don't know whether I like that you basically can't take 0 damage unless they miss, or if I think it's a good thing. Because it works for you too. You're always guaranteed to do at least 1 damage per hit. But, yeah, not sure whether I think that's a positive thing or not. Because even though it doesn't matter how strong something is, you can be sure you can defeat it if you can live through its attacks. The same as the opposite is true. If something has more hit points than you, even if you can't do damage to it, it's going to be a problem. Of course, these guys are easy now. I think the only one who... Nope, he can solo them too. Okay. Kill them in 1 hit, being what I mean by solo them. Okay, because the other place was up here. You know what? I'll go check it just to see if it looks like there was something that I missed. Hello, Reaper's Shadows. 60. Okay, yep. Yeah, that's not a problem at all then. And... oh. Ugh. Alright. Yay, 41. Yay, 30. Cool. They both did enough damage to be able to get through whatever defense or resistance it is that those have. Okay, so now here, if I bring up the map, I am fairly confident that was not locked, but I'm gonna come check to make sure. Because again, the interiors of the things are not visible in this level, even though they were the other level. So I don't know what the difference between the two is, why some do and some don't. Alright. Nope, been there. Okay. That's what I thought, but wanted to confirm. A preemptive strike. Which means you guys don't get a turn, which is nice. Makes the fight quicker. I did look up a comparison between graphics from the original and this, just because I was curious what what differences there were between them. One of the things that I found interesting, and I don't know how much it has to do with what the like which console the game is on, but one of the things I found interesting is that the battleground was all black. Like there wasn't a combat background, and so that would definitely save you on image space in a console or a cartridge-based game. And so maybe that's the case for all of them. Maybe it's just the case for some of the like the handheld consoles like the Game Boy instead, but that was one thing that was different about them that I found interesting to an extent. Alright, who's low on health? She is low on health, so I'm just gonna use a high potion on her and on him. Nope, didn't need a high potion. Should have done the math faster in my head than I did. Or, not faster, more correctly. Dang. Distracting bats again.
That might be their true purpose, is to distract you and have you run into other combat.
Maybe. It is interesting that they're there to just say key. Alright, so that done, I get to deal with the random encounters of the other realms. But it's still experience, so I'm okay with it. Hopefully I don't. I mean, if I do hit max level, the only reason that would be a concern is if the fights that I encounter end up too easy, so that as I get to other fights, they end up harder relatively and thus seeming more difficult than they ought to. But given that it's basically just a gear game at the moment, I mean, eventually I expect I'm going to have to care about resistances and that kind of thing and pay attention to what hurts things and what doesn't. But I don't expect... Okay, there's space between there. That's what that is. I was seeing the 2 yellow dots there and couldn't figure out... whether there was something between the location where I am and the western citadel. Castle? Something. It was western something. I don't remember.
Keep.
Yeah, the western keep. But it was across a little bit of water, and that means that the one to the north was actually the dwarves. So there was not something I'm missing. Well, we'll see if I can make it to Alfheim. I expect not. Oh, hey, I did. I didn't know you could get attacked in that little section there. I thought you couldn't. So if I'd gone up into the town instead of up between the town spots, I would have been fine. Okay. So, I don't know that I need to rest. I didn't get any armor. Do you still say the same thing? Yep. So the time is not right yet for her to know the future. Him to know the future. I think I've been treating them as him. So we'll just stick with that. All right, sir. Okay. I have 11 potions. I'm going to take this. Oop, not that much. Take this up to 20. I used a phoenix down. So, you know what? Let's take this up to 8 just in case. Potions. Do I want to stop using potions? Probably not. I still like being able to top people off if they're just a little hurt. So for right now, I think that's good. You know, I'll take some ether with me as well. Don't know if I'll use it much, but better to have it than not need it. I'll stick with the 20 antidotes. Everything else, I think I'm fine. What is a gold needle? Cures stone, cures silence, cures darkness. So, stone? Then maybe the effect where it looks like they've got electrical stuff going around them, but that seems odd. An odd graphic for something named stone. Alright, and just because I'm here, I might as well come rest, because I am going to need to do something. Going to need to cross the water, and that's going to involve fights. None of the fights are really going to be a threat, but it restores the magic that I used, and I did use some, so probably good to get it back. Okay, the boat is over here, right there. Awesome. And off I go. Oh, come on. Well, you guys are at least easy. And I was told I should track down Mithril stuff, and I did get some. But I don't... I also need to find adamantite for the Dwarven Smith to make a really special magical weapon, but... Oh, come on. Alright, but that will be something I can do. I don't know. I expect it'll get done in time. Like, I don't... The game isn't exactly linear, but it's also not exactly an open world either. It's kind of that interesting mix between the two, where you can go places early, you just can't do anything there, so you're going to have to go back. Kind of like the Marsh Caves without the... Must be lower. Okay. Hey, preemptive strike. Oh, who's more powerful? I think the sharks are. So we'll let them attack the sharks. These two will attack the red things. Did not kill the shark with 100 something though, so... For this time, we'll let the little guys finish off the sharks and the big guys kill the red things. Maybe. We'll see if it works. Well, it works on that one. Works on that one. Alright, that worked too. Good. Okay. I'm confused. I know I've been there.
I thought you got there by land, though.
Yeah, but from where? Because I know I didn't get there until after I had the boat. So you couldn't walk there from where you start. Well, the big map shows docks, so I will have to, or ports, I guess. I will have to look at the big map and see if it's easy to identify where it is. Because I think you're right. I think it was actually far north, and it came along the western coast to get down there. But we'll see. Yay. Maybe. Because if that's the case, then it's... Yeah, it's going to be that northernmost, except that...
Because where's the Mount Druger on the map?
Where's the what?
Where are the dwarves on the map?
Oh, they're... Oh, I'm in the... Hold on. That's the Western Keep that I'm right next to now, so that's the dwarves. Okay, yeah. I was trying to get to the wrong dot, because I was trying to get to Western Keep. So, oops. Up I go. And that makes a lot more sense of where things look like they are. Helps if you read a map well. Oh, only 15 that time. Interesting. But it was preemptive strike, so... Oh, he gets to go first. Was not expecting that. Maybe that's always the case after a preemptive strike? I am not sure. And then up here, there's this. Oh, so close.
In the port, no less.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Was she going to be able to... 2 hits? Yes. With 2 hits, she was. I've just had the thought that, generally speaking, I don't know that the heavy hitters have missed any of the low-level enemies. Wonder if you get to a point where your... Hey, a potion. Your skills are just so high that you can't miss relative to weaker enemies anymore. I mean, that would make sense. And they can, well, I mean, they can still hit you. Basically, what happens if you get so high level that your defense is good is you just take one damage instead of higher damage, I think. It seems to be the way it's going. Doesn't mean they can't miss, just means... You don't get to a point where they're guaranteed to miss, I think. But you can probably get to a point where lower level enemies are guaranteed to either miss or just do 1 damage. Well, 1 per hit, because they always get some level of... Or, as they improve, they get some level of increased attack quantity. Okay. I'm back. This was just that. The guy who needs the nitro is at the bottom. This is the smith. We'll just see if he says the same thing. Only I could have... Yeah. Only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite to be able to craft such a magical sword. Trying to read it phonetically without falling into some horrific attempt at an accent. And the accent's horrific no matter what I do. It's just, I'm not trying to attempt an accent. Lally-ho! Okay. For some reason I thought they had a door locked by a mystic key as well, but possibly not. Lights, circles, the guy who needs... He's the one who needs the nitro. But this may have been locked by a mystic key. Must have been, because holy cow, that's a lot of chests. Now I feel me rude for looting everything. A tent. Nice. Great helm. Wait. A great helm? Equip. I've just got a helm. So what's the difference between the great helm and the helm? Slightly less evasion. Slightly higher defense. Cool. Okay. He's got a leather cap. and all I can do is remove it. So the only one who can use helms is the warrior. Okay. Chest contained worm killer? Okay. What is this worm killer? A significant increase.
Nice.
Cool. I'll take it. Ether, which was a consumable. Potion. Mithril mail. No, not magic. Equip. Can you use... No. Okay. Well, Mithril probably is going to be better than... Oh, no. Higher evasion, but less defense. I actually don't think I want to go with that trade. Can she use Mithril? She can use the hammer. Nope. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. Mithril armor, and it's not an improvement. Hey, a new cottage. Alright, well, if I'm out and really far away from a town, I'll be able to take advantage of that. Alright, sir. Nitro powder! The explosive force in this powder will... Oh, right. Will have my canal open in no time flat. I owe ye bairns. There we go. Now we blast this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? That powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you'd best get out while you still can. Where is out? Okay, so they do show you the effects, which is I hoped they would. That's not what I was expecting. That, I mean, it's about the right place, but I was expecting it to take and widen one of the existing spots.
Shaky cam!
That was an awful lot of shaking. Like, it seemed like it shook longer than it really needed to. Okay. I cannot wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Alright. And it didn't change the interior at all. Sure. Why not? Okay.
Go through the door.
Oh, okay. Why?
Oh, that's that door. Okay. I thought that's where he went, was in the door.
Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, can't see inside. Weird. Alright. Well, I think that's everything I can do until I find the adamantite. Nobody else had anything when I talked to them previously. So is dude gone? It looks like dude's just gone. Okay. I think I'm going to call that good. And we'll go see what's across the ocean. And oh, there's more stuff west. Okay, cool. So there could be another cave. I couldn't remember, like I remembered the northern stuff, but I didn't remember that there was that little bit of extension to the west that could still have a cave in it with a monster. Either way, I'm going to call that good for now. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Which one is it? This one? Yep. Call that good. Save this. And I will continue in and go sailing into the rest of the wild world, if it's wild. Oh, maybe it is. In the next video. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking the channel image in the center of the video. For more of this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. For more videos from this channel, to the right is a recommendation from the algorithm. Thanks all.